These patty melts can be meal prepped in about 30 minutes from start to finish and make the perfect savory high protein snack. First, you will need to prepare 2 slices of sandwich bread for every patty melt you want to meal prep. I'm going to prepare 4, so that means 8 slices of bread. These are 60-calorie regular white bread slices, but you can also use rye bread if you prefer. However, these work perfectly when made for the freezer. Next, you will need 100 grams of ground beef for every sandwich. For me, that's 400 grams in total. This is extra lean ground beef with only 5% fat, which has half the calories of regular ground beef that has 20% fat, so it's really worth trying to get this kind of ground meat. It saves a ton of calories. Place the plate with the meat on a scale, then pull out 100 grams at a time and form a burger patty about 1 centimeter or half an inch thick, 1 beef patty for each patty melt. The beef patty should be the same size or slightly bigger than the sandwich bread because the meat will shrink a bit after cooking and will then fit perfectly on top of the bread. Then repeat forming beef patties with the rest of your meat and set them aside. I made 4 in total, no seasonings yet. Next are the onions. You will need 1 small yellow onion for every patty melt. They weigh around 50 grams each. Slice them into very fine pieces, and finally we need the cheese. In my opinion, the only cheese that's good on cooked ground beef is American cheese made with cheddar. These are 60-calorie slices. You can also try to find fat-free singles that have fewer calories, but these are totally fine. I'm going to add 2 slices of cheese to every patty melt. If you want to reduce calories, 1 slice is fine as well, but with only 1 slice you won't really taste a lot of the cheese, so I'm going to add the 60 extra calories and then it's time to cook. Heat up a big pan to medium heat, add in a teaspoon of 4 grams of olive oil and then add 4 bread slices to give them a nice toast. Adding oil to the pan beforehand will help create a golden brown color instead of burning the bread. Keep moving the bread slices around to ensure even browning, and once you are happy with the color, remove them from the pan and place them on a plate with the brown side up. The other side will get browned later. Follow up with 1 slice of cheese on every piece of bread and then repeat the process with the other bread slices as well. You should end up with 1 slice of cheese on every piece of bread with only 1 side toasted. Add another teaspoon of 4 grams of olive oil to the pan and now add the beef patties. Add a strong pinch of salt to all patties. No need to be shy here, the salt is very important. After about 1 minute, check the bottom side and if it has some nice color, flip all the patties. Add some more salt and black pepper, let them cook for another minute until they are done, then remove them from the pan and place them on top of the sandwich bread. The last step is to make caramelized onions. For that, add another 4 grams of oil into the pan, add all the diced onions with a pinch of salt and then add a splash of water and stir everything. The water will not only deglaze the pan, which will add more flavor to the onions, but will also help with the browning. All you need to do is wait until the water has evaporated and the onion starts to saute again, then add another splash of water and stir again. Do this 3 to 4 times in total, and after about 8 to 10 minutes, you should have a really nice color on the onions and they will taste amazing on top of the patty melts. Divide them into equal portions and then add them on top of the burger patties. Absolutely beautiful. Now take the other slices of bread with the cheese facing down and place it on top of the patty melts. Add another 4 grams of oil to the pan, put the sandwiches back in to toast the other sides as well and melt the cheese. This will need about 1 additional minute and then remove the finished patty melts from the heat. To store them, simply wrap them in paper towels and place them in a Ziploc bag and then store them in the freezer for up to 3 months. If you want to eat one, I simply place it directly from the freezer into the microwave and slowly defrost it for 7 to 9 minutes. Don't blast the patty melts here or the bread will become hard. And there you have it, a beautiful patty melt that tastes amazing and is meal prepped in about 30 minutes. Macros for 1 patty melt are 418 calories, 32 grams of carbs, 20 grams of fat and 34 grams of protein. I made a cookbook that helped me go from this to this without even thinking about being on a diet. 190 low-calorie, high-protein recipes from breakfast, lunch or dessert, and even nutritional tables or protein sources. Everything you need is in here. And the best part is that I will constantly be updating the book with new recipes, and you will get every recipe update for free once you've purchased it. Join the thousands of people that already bought the book. The link is in the description.